Don't mind me. I'm just jamming. What's up, everybody? I would normally be saying, what's up, bro? How you doing? But as you can see, we did not have Corinthian. Where is Corinthian? Hey, welcome to Kicking It with the Kellys. It's your co-host, Arthur, and we're back on this Thursday night. We set it for 8 o'clock, but, I'm always fashionably late. I got to get dressed. But we're on. I don't have a co-host. Where is Corinthian? Again, where is he? I'm gonna let some more people come on, but Corinthian, man, hey, I'm trying to keep my head above water, man. Watching the asphalt grow. Good times. No, but everybody, Corinthian is busy tonight. He has a work function, and he also has a big day tomorrow. Huge day. He graduates with his master's of public administration. Kudos to you, bro. He also graduates with 3 certificates and a lot of stuff that I can't name. But also, most importantly, he did it debt free. He comes away with 0 debt. I got my master's in 2013 in human services, executive leadership from Liberty. And I cannot say the same, but I got it. I started off at ODU in the master's program, but I was an admissions counselor, so I traveled a lot. My territories were New York and New England. I was driving everywhere: Rhode Island, Connecticut, New York, Long Island, Nassau, Suffolk, Amityville Horrors. I was there. I saw a lot, did a lot. I got married in 2010, and my wife said she was tired of me traveling. So I looked for other jobs, and I linked up with Access College Foundation. And I love what I do. I help students get into college. I help students find scholarships. I help students get into the military, to the job force. I love what I do. I'm happy that I'm doing what I do. And I don't have to travel. It allows me to do other things like host this podcast. It allows me to do other things like coach basketball. So I'm grateful for everything. My wife says we got our master's degree. Honey, I do want to say thank you and shout out to you because you made it possible. You held me down. I was playing basketball for Norfolk League, and I stepped the wrong way off the foul line trying to get a rebound. One of my teammates, they missed a free throw. I was going to get it, but something happened in my left knee, and I knew something wasn't right. Well, I didn't finish the rest of the game, and I was like, okay, got a knee injury. I tried to walk on it. A couple of days passed. I said, no, I need to go in. I went in. They initially thought it was my meniscus, but they were unsure. I had to get a CAT scan, MRI. MRI. And when I got the MRI, but let me tell you this. I had to do physical therapy before I can get the MRI. With the way the insurance is set up, the way my insurance was set up was I had to do those measures first, and before I could get the MRI. So I did physical therapy. They didn't know what was going on. They had me doing a lot of balance and stuff. It was hurting. Once I got the MRI, I had actually dislocated my knee and torn a ligament. So I had to go under the knife. And I'm good now. When it rains, I still feel it, but I'm good. But that happened in, I don't even know what year, 2013, 2012. And during that process, my wife held me down. So I thank you so much, honey. Shout out to you. Where's Corinthian? He got me doing these segments by myself. I will say this. I took my parents to the airport today. They had to be at the airport at by 6:05, so we got there at 4:30, around like 4:50, and they get carted in the wheelchairs. They can't walk the airports anymore. Uh, they went on, and they're in Kansas now with my brother and with Corinthian, with Daryl and Jackie, my older brother and his wife and the kids, Janae, Trey, and Jada, and my sister is in Kansas, Veronica. Shout out to all y'all. And Corinthian, as you graduate tomorrow, bro, I pray blessings on your life, and everything that you touch is going to turn to gold. You are a true example of, detour. You're a true example of perseverance. You're a true example of doing it the right way, the smart way, the most practical way. We're only 14 months apart, 17 months apart, one of the two, and you have gone to undergrad, debt free, and you have gone and did your master's debt free. So you have the model. So all the knowledge that you have, continue to display that to everybody, and so everybody can see that you can do it. It might take a little bit more time, maybe, but you can do it. And I know you've already had job interviews. They want you. It's just you deciding what you want to do. It's pretty cool. But I definitely can see you as the new as a city manager. So I'm being so serious, man. City manager or something in a high level executive position. So I know you got it, man, and keep doing your thing. So hey guys, it's another night where I'm freelancing, and I can get you on if you want to get on. Hey, I'm auditioning for a new co-host. Correct? I'm fed up. I've had to do 2 days without you. And the thing is, I just found out today that you would not be able to do it today. So I'm fed up, man. Thank you, honey, for putting it in the chat. If you want to come kick it with me, it should say kick it with us. But if you want to come kick it with me, you can definitely click on that and come on, and we'll just talk. Hey, I do want to talk about something. But first, let me do some housekeeping. I do want to talk about something there. But let me do some housekeeping stuff. You can follow, like, and share. We're on Instagram, Kicking It With The Kellys, KICKIN, It With The Kellys. You can follow us on Facebook, Kicking It With The Kellys, on YouTube, Kicking It With The Kellys, Apple Podcasts, Kicking It With The Kellys, Spotify, Kicking It With The Kellys. We are live. We do our shows live. We will pre-record some, and but live, so you're getting everything in living color. I will say this, guys, if you can share our content, please do. We're doing this because we love it. We're doing this because we believe there's a lot of information to be had. There's a lot of insight to be gained. So if you can follow, like, and share this, you can share it on Facebook. Just hit that share button. Share this live feed. If you follow us on YouTube, you can hit the share, like it, follow it, follow us, subscribe to it. We would love to keep you informed with what we're doing next. And I'm telling you, big things are happening for Kicking It With The Kellys. We've kind of we haven't taken a hiatus, but we've kind of shelled a little back because Corinthian was in school. But hey, his big day is tomorrow. Once he walks across that stage, we are going full force. Kicking It With The Kellys, we get it. You know what? I see this. Why does she always do this? But you know something? I want to thank you for logging on always, Kia. Thank you so much. Hey guys, I want to talk about something. Are you doing what you intended when you were younger? The job that you had, is it what you said you were going to do when you were younger? It could have been when you were a little kid. Hey, I want to be a firefighter. I want to be a lawyer. I want to be a doctor. Are you on that path? It could have been in your middle school or high school, and you said, hey, this is what I want to be when I grow up. Are you doing that? Are you fulfilling that goal, that purpose that you had when you were younger? Or are you in a job or career that you did not intend to do? Or are you in a job and career for the money? Are you in a job and career because you kind of are in limbo? You're stuck in between a rock and a hard place. Talk to me. I would love to hear from you guys. You can click on that link there, and I'll bring you on, and you can come kick it with me. I don't care what you look like. I know it's spur of the moment, but come kick it with me. All right. So weather was great. I will be golfing on Saturday. I don't know where I'm going to take the kids, but don't tell kids. I'm whispering, but I know she can't hear me. Doing what I love. Kia, let's talk about it. You can come on too if you want to. I'm telling you, if you're using a ring light, however, make sure it's on. Kia says she's doing what she loves. Who is doing what they love? Come kick it with me. Guys, all right, let me tell you a little bit about myself. When I was a little kid, honestly, I kind of I wanted to be a truck driver, right? You know, I would pass 18 wheelers. I was fascinated. You know, every time I was pulling that horn for pulling so they could blow the horn, I want to be a truck driver. But I was just saying it nonchalantly. I was just saying, I want to be a truck driver. Then it moved over. I wanted to be a firefighter. Knowing good and well, I didn't want to be in no burning building, but it looked cool. It looked like the cool thing to do or say. When I got into my middle school years and high school years, I, I felt that I developed a certain niche, and that was public speaking. Now, I know I say a lot, but that can be corrected. When I'm saying a speech is different. But I was given the opportunity to be the master of ceremony at a lot of things in my middle school years. I was given the opportunity to say words or remarks, and I developed something that I really liked and I believe that I was good at. So when I was looking at college, I said that I was either going to be a communications major, emphasis in public relations. I was going to major in music. Now, I was good at music too. I was I played the trumpet all through middle school, and it afforded me the opportunity to go to the magnet school, Woodside High School, where I could focus on music. I was in a great band with great musicians. I'm talking about some of the best musicians in the state of Virginia, and abroad. And in that process, you know, I felt that this is what I wanted to do. So I said I was going to major in music again, or public relations. When I got into my junior year of high school, the principal French hornist at our school left to go to another school. And my director asked me, and abroad, Kia, I'm not doing this with you right now. I'm not doing this with you. He asked me to switch my instrument. Now, I had been playing trumpet for 5 years. To the French horn. Was it with F key? I'm normally using a B flat trumpet, and I switched, and instant gratification, instant success. I would try out for city, district, regional, make those bands on French horn because I use something called vibrato, and I would make the French horn talk. I'm talking about I could make it talk. You know, but I didn't practice. I didn't practice. My love for music was give and take. I didn't practice as much as my counterparts, but I knew that I was good enough to do anything. And me and my best friend, one of my best friends, talk about this a lot. We feel like we were like a jack of all trades, where we can do a lot of things good, whether it be sports, music, you know, school, a lot of things good, but we were never great at it. Now that was the problem because I didn't have that mindset. So when I got into college, for music, I ended up getting a music scholarship to Old Dominion University for French horn. All right. I could have gone into the Marine band. I auditioned for them, and I would have been playing trumpet for the Marine band. But I got a scholarship, and I got a couple other scholarships. So I said, I'm going to ODU. My older brother was at ODU. I was familiar with it. I was going to ODU. I got into the music program, and that first year was killer. I was taking 18 credit hours my first semester. But the thing was, those 18 credit hours it was about 7 classes, because the band class, my brass choir, my ensemble, my private, all those were 1 credit classes, right? But I had to go to those classes Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So my schedule was taken up with band. Now, when I got to ODU, I mean, my brother was already there. I knew a lot of people already. And I wanted to chill. Activity hour. I wanted to have fun. But I found myself always going to band class, trying to hurry up and get there. And it did, I mean, me lugging my instrument and everything. I was like, man, I'm trying to I'm trying to see about the honeys or do something. And so I ended up changing my major to my second passion, which was communications. And it afforded me the opportunity to be in some clubs and organizations and student ambassadors. And from there, I got hired by the university. And then the rest is history. So am I doing what I said I wanted to do? Public relations. Well, I'll take a look at it here in 2021. Well, 2020. And my love for communicating, my love for speaking, it just it reared its head again. And podcasting and speaking to you guys is something that I really love to do. And then in my current job as an access advisor, I talk all the time, talking to students about their dreams, their passions, their goals, how to get there. And so I believe I'm doing what I was called to do. There's a lot more for me to do. But at this point in my life, I am content with what I'm doing. But I know there are bigger and better things in store for me. So that's my story in a nutshell about what I wanted to do. So here goes your chance. Come kick it with me. All right, click on that link there that Akia put up there, the StreamYard, and tell me what you think. Tell me, are you doing what you intended to do, or did you settle? Or are you in limbo? Or is this a stepping stone for what you want to really accomplish? Where is Corinthian? That's a good question. Hey, shout out to all the graduates of Old Dominion University. Shout out to all the graduates of ODU. Shout out to all the graduates of neighboring Norfolk State, Virginia Wesleyan, Hampton University, all those neighboring schools, region. And then shout out to all the students who have gone and to other schools in Virginia and outside of the state. This is just a stepping stone in your destiny and what you're going to accomplish in life. I hope that that if you do have to pay back student loans, that it is done with ease and that you can, move on with your life without having to worry about how you're going to pay it. That's another thing that happens when we go to school, especially when we continue on from bachelor's to graduate school, is the debt. And if you're not getting fellowships or scholarships or anything like that, once you get that job that you're looking for, obviously you're going to have to pay. All right. We got Nicole. Hey, because I'm doing what I thought I wanted to do, and now I don't think I want to do it no more. Ooh. Well, let me ask you this, and Nicole, you can click that link if you want to come on in. We'll talk about it. I'll be the doctor for the day. I'm doing what I thought I wanted to do, and now I don't think I want to do it no more. I mean, our plans change when we get in the job. We find out the stressors, and sometimes the money might be great, but do you have a peace of mind? Are you going to work every day saying I don't want to be here? Or are you going there saying, hey, I love what I do, even if it doesn't make me the big bucks? I love what I do. And that's what you got to answer with yourself. You get there, you get the position, you thought this is what you wanted, and then you have some coworkers that turn you off because of how they deal with situations. And then you have situations where you think that you're dealing with something the proper way, and your supervisor, your boss, they have their own plan, and y'all don't have the same vision. And then you have places that are toxic. You go into work and you're like, man, what happened? Why is this person the way they are? Why does this person have this personality type? It clashes with me. So you have all those X factors, that you have to consider when taking a job or being in a career that you thought you wanted. But I will always say that there's always another roof, and I tell this this joke to everybody. You start something, and you think that you finish it quickly. You think you got your job done. You try to be as efficient as possible. But I want to tell you, it's always another roof. And what I mean by that is there's always something else that's going to come up. So, do your job, do it accordingly, but just be prepared that there's going to be another task coming. You thought that you finished something and that was the end all be all. No, there's always something else. Always something else. So, come on, come kick it with me. I love to talk to you. We auditioning for a new host, guys. Hey, shout out to Mr. Harrison. Me and Corinthian actually will be speaking with Mr. Harrison Avid class tomorrow. So shout out to him, and happy retirement to you, sir. And thank you for all you've done for the community in the state of Virginia. You are a real life hero, one that I know and I've seen, and that has been diligent in everything you have done. So shout out to you and your retirement, and can't wait to speak with your Avid class tomorrow. It's going to be good. Oh man, Key, you put me on the spot. Avid is college preparatory classes where they prepare you for college in a couple of different ways, in note taking and how to keep your time management, also how to keep like your binders together, and following a college format where you're going to have these subjects and you need to take notes a certain way so you can understand the professors and everything like that. So Avid, they also do some tours, college tours. They bring in individuals from colleges to help proctor, just like you have a college assistant in your college classes, where a grad student, they bring in grad students to kind of help and help grade papers and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool. I was a product of Avid, and I'm very grateful for what it did for me when I was in middle school. So good question, Kia. What is Avid? I don't know the full acronym, so don't beat me over the head with that. All right, so my parents are in Kansas, and they're visiting Daryl and Jack. We're gonna have Daryl on soon. I have to say, my older brother is doing big things in the state of Kansas. He has something really big coming up that we're going to be announcing pretty soon. Actually, I have a interview on Monday for it. Actually, so shout out to you, Daryl, for paving the way for the Kelly siblings. You are doing your thing, and shout out to Jackie. Is Daryl even your brother? Yeah, I mean, it seems weird. Daryl should have been on our show, right? But I understand he's doing his thing. So he's going to be on soon. We just talked about it. I'm not lying. I do have an older brother and I have a younger sister. My younger sister Veronica, she's just like, I don't want to do this. This is not my personality. But hopefully we can get her on and and, and rap a few tapes. Hey guys, I do also have another show. It's called The Remedy Room. My co-hosts are obviously my lovely wife, the First Lady, Carlos Armand, Mr. Perspective himself, and Shamika Houston, Miss Unapologetic. Hey, we air on Mondays. Dropping the link. You can follow us at The Remedy Room on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, any of those platforms, Apple Podcast, Spotify, all major platforms. The Remedy Room. We have talked about some great things, guys. I hope you check out our episodes. We've talked about friendships. We've talked about forgiveness. We've talked about relationships. We've talked about this or that. Very funny episodes. A different take. You're not getting the same thing. You're not getting the same thing in each podcast. It's a different feel in the Remedy Room. We talk about remedies here. We're doing a lot of different things. So I definitely encourage you to check it out. Support us. Support Black business. I mean, we'll support you. We'll give you a shout out. Thank you, honey. That's a link for the Remedy Room. If you want to follow us, if you want something different, something fresh, the Remedy Room is where it's at. Characters like Mr. Perspective, he'll have you laughing. He'll take you to church. He'll have you crying. Everything. Miss Unapologetic. I mean, so business minded. She has her own business, Crafting with Meek, which is doing very well. Check that out, and you can find those links on our Instagram page at the Remedy Room. And then my wife, she, as you know, she was co-hosted with me the other day. And just the dynamic that she brings, nurse perspective, mom perspective, wife perspective. I mean, you're getting it in all different ways. It's coming out of both ends. So I definitely encourage you to check out the Remedy Room. David, what's up, bro? What's that? That's a lie. Veronica is very talkative. Yes, Veronica is very talkative, but Veronica does not like social media. I can't. I don't even know how to put those two together. Very talkative, but doesn't like social media. David, you are absolutely right, man. Hey, you're in Florida, right? How's it going down in Florida, bro? I think Florida. Correct me if I'm wrong. Sorry if I'm wrong on that. Hey, come on, guys. I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting on one. Will there be one? I feel like this is the altar call. Will there be one? Come on down to the altar. Come on. Come on. Will there be one? It's good, man. Hey, I know the weather out there is nice, bro. Again, tell the family I said hello. Hey, man, if you want to hop on too, man, click on that link and you can get on. Join Arthur here at the StreamYard. You can catch me and come kick it with me for a moment. Where's Corinthian? Nicole, it's okay. You're shy. It's all right. Hey, I'm going to make it as easy. I'm going to make it as easy and painless as possible. Trust me. This will be the easiest add-on you ever see. What's up, Mike? How you doing, bro? You got a big show coming up tomorrow. I saw your show. You had the ladies on last week. And I see you got the fellas on this week, man. So I know that's going to be a huge success. A success for you, man. Anybody that want to come on, you can come on. Tell me, I want to know, are you doing what you intended to do? What's up, Matthew, bro? Hey, your show was a hit, man. We're going to bring you back. I was talking to Corinthian. Well, Corinthian might be fired. Shh, don't tell him I said that, but I'm auditioning. I'm auditioning new host, Matthew. No, but your show was a hit, and we want to bring you back, bro. We want to have a bigger segment with you about mental health and some other things, man. So be looking for that invite, man. Appreciate you and all the wisdom that you dropped last Thursday, man. It was a valuable information for our community, and mental health is serious, man. And the services that the community service board provides and everything you do as far as licensing is so vital for our community, especially the Black and Brown community. and minority communities alike. So so appreciate you for what you do, man. Hey, follow us at Kicking with the Kellys. I'm there, good brother. Hey, thanks, man. Appreciate you. Nicole, you don't have to be shy. I'm telling you. Hey, this episode was brought to you by Coke. This is what I drink. I'm not drinking anything else, everybody. I promise you. This is what I drink. But I'm drinking it out of my ODU mug. All right, so listen. I'm trying to convince Daryl to come on quicker. Any suggestions on getting my older brother in here? I will definitely take them. Put it in the comment section. Put it in the comment section. I knew she was gonna say this. You're just waiting for me, aren't you? Come on, Kia. Come on. You know you want to be on. You listen. The thing is, you know you want to join this. You know you want to come on in the room. So come on. I think G.E. Patterson sang this song before he died. Come on. No. Paul Morton, come on to cry. So come on. I believe somebody told us the other day that we should have our own segment, and I was thinking about that. We could have a husband and wife segment. That's something to think about. I feel like I'm Steve Harvey though. I'm doing multiple shows though. It's getting kind of crazy, but I think I was made for it. So we'll see how it goes. Money. Yeah, you are right. Yeah, oh, guys, speaking of that, that just made me think. Hey guys, thank you for all the texts. If you have texted me or called me and said, hey Arthur, I think I saw you and the boys on a Busch Gardens commercial or photo. Yes, that was us. I've been getting a lot of texts. Hey, I think Busch Gardens is using your photo for something. Yes. No, they're not using the photo. They paid for us to take that photo. But yes, we were featured on the veterans. Busch Gardens is promoting that veterans can get into Busch Gardens for free, and they utilized us for that shoot. You can see the color contrast in that. I'm wearing a white shirt with blue pants. Blake has on a red shirt and some khaki pants, and then Baylor, he's holding the American flag and he has on a green shirt. So you're military. So it couldn't have been better portrayed for that shoot. So thank y'all for recognizing us. We have on our masks, so you might not know it's us, but if you know what we look like, then you know it was us. So I appreciate that. And thank you, Busch Gardens, for utilizing us, and can't wait to work with you again. Come on, honey. Where you at? I'm auditioning for a new co-host. You might be the one. You might take Corinthian. Hey, Corinthian might be on today too. If he is, I don't know how I'm gonna feel about it. But we'll see. Oh yeah. Okay. Hold on. Let me pour. I need a stiff drink. Let me pour something here. Don't feel about it. But we'll see. Hold on, let me pull. This is crazy. Here we go. Here we go. Let's see what we got. I knew you couldn't stay away.
I mean, if you just wanted me to be on the show, Arthur, just say it.
I knew you couldn't stay away. I knew it. I had a feeling. I said, Kia is gonna get on right when you sent that you just wanted to get on. I knew it.
We have
you trying to honestly, I think you trying to take Corinthian's spot.
See, I can't really get on because there's little people right here at the door.
Yeah, they they.
Okay, so give me a second.
Yeah. You do your thing. Turn the camera off. Mute yourself if you got to yell at them. But hey, guys, I want to hear from you. You can get on with me and Kia. I want to hear: are you doing what you were intended to do when you were a younger kid? It doesn't matter if you were adolescent, uh, teenage years, uh, college years, and you said, I want to do this for my career. I want to do this when I grow up. Are you doing what you said you would do? Or are you doing something else? Hey, honey.
Hey, honey.
Hey,
So,
are you doing what you
I am actually. Um, so my mom had a keepsake book for me, as I matriculated through school. And so there's a section, of course, where it's my school picture for that grade. And then it has some questions. What do you want to be when you grow up? You know, what's your favorite subject, your favorite teacher, blah, blah, blah. So it was very consistent, in that, especially in elementary school, I always said I wanted to be either a teacher or a nurse. By the time I got to high school, I was kind of, um, sure that I wanted to be a nurse. Once I got to ODU and realized they had the 5-year master's program for teaching, I was like, dang, I should have just been a teacher. But I wasn't aware of that program when I first went to ODU. So my journey to becoming a nurse was a little different. When I got to ODU my freshman year, I had declared nursing as my major, but I wasn't aware that I also had to apply to the actual school of nursing, which was very competitive. You needed like a 3.7 GPA or something along those lines, which I didn't have. Because I had poor study habits. I was an A and B student in high school, but I didn't really have to study. Um, it just kind of came naturally. So I had not developed and honed those study skills that I needed my freshman year of college. So couple that with just the freedoms of being away from home, being able to do what I wanted to do. I came from a small country town, so coming to the big city of Norfolk, all the flashing lights were a distraction. And
Yeah. When we say small country town, I
okay,
have
now.
to. Huh? Well, when I first met you, you said, "Yeah, I'm from South Boston." I said, "Oh, okay, you're from Massachusetts." I said, "Oh, okay." No, you were like South Boston, Virginia. I said, "What?" And then you said it was near Danville. I said, "What?" But then you said, "Well, you Martinsville," and you kind of said South Hill. And I knew South Hill because the band, we did a trip to South Hill, and I knew Martinsville because I knew they had a racetrack in Martinsville.
Mhm.
So that's the only way I knew what you were talking about. And when I say horse and buggy, um,
Really?
okay, you keep going with your nursing story.
You know you have never seen a horse and buggy. Well, maybe you have, but
Yeah, all right, okay. Hey, Mike. Mike said how to get on. The link is in the comment section, bro. You can join us at StreamYard. The link is in the comment section. All right, kid, finish with your story. It's
so
good.
yeah, I don't want to drag it out. But anyway, um, Lord, these
See,
children.
you know what?
Go lay down. That's what happens for being on live. Yeah, I gotta get in
Yeah, you're right.
trouble. So so yeah, so I once I found out that I actually had to apply to the School of Nursing, I I realized that my GPA was not up to par, and I kind of got discouraged, honestly, because I felt like, well, dag, I really want to do this. I really want to be a nurse, but at this point, I don't have what it takes. And I think in my mind, I felt like I had to be done with school in 4 years. I couldn't prolong anything. Um, so I made a hasteful decision to change my major to my minor because, of course, at ODU, everybody had to have a major and a minor. So I um, took my minor, which was human services, and made that my major. And so anyway, went through, finished that up, and I was okay with it. I had kind of accepted, like, okay, well, nursing is not what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to, be a social worker and I'll save the world that way. And once I graduated from ODU, I still felt, unfulfilled. I was like, had that nagging type of feeling like, hey, you should be a nurse. This is what you've always wanted to do. So anyway, ended up going to nursing school separate from ODU. And at this point, let's see, I got my nursing license in 2009. So that's what, 11 years? 11 years I've been a nurse. Um, you're on mute, babe.
Sorry, I said wow.
Oh, yeah. So,
I
um,
didn't realize it was that long. Actually, now that I think about it,
mhm.
so we were with well, we were broken up while you were in nursing school.
Yeah, you were in them streets too.
What the kid? What? Wait, wait. We going to our next call.
Next caller.
We about
Y'all
to
on
go
the
to
line.
our next call, but
That's
we were
funny.
broken up. But when you finished nursing school,
Mhm. What?
what was my gift to you?
My memory is
Oh
whoosh.
wow. Okay. All right. So
Your
when
gift
you
to me. So when I finished nursing school,
yeah
your gift to me. You
yeah
gave me a gift, a special, like
yeah. What was my gift?
a trip.
No. Wow, this is sad. Everybody, see, this is what see things like this.
Refresh my memory.
My
Once you
gift for
say it, I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, watch.
my gift for you was I paid for your
For my board exam.
yes.
Thank you so much.
You know what? I can't.
Thank
I
you
can't.
so
No,
much,
don't worry.
Arthur.
Don't worry.
That test is
Yeah,
expensive,
yeah.
so I
Don't.
appreciate it. I just
No,
wasn't thinking of that as a gift. I thought you meant like, you know.
no. We bringing in Mike because you need some
Hey,
help.
Mike.
Hey, what's
What's up,
going on?
Mike?
How y'all doing?
We good,
Great.
bro. How you doing?
I'm hanging in there, man. Just came in from cutting the grass, so I'm
Hey
I'm
man, well,
winding down.
she need a lifeline or something, Mike. I'm telling you, I'm talking about whatever she's got going on is not kicking. Instead of kicking it, she about to get kicked out.
Really,
Listen,
Oh
Arthur?
man,
listen.
what's up, bro?
Akia is an amazing wife and mother, man. You gotta that overshadows everything, bro.
All right. So you just
Brownie
saved
points for Mike.
it. You just saved it, Mike. Hey Mike,
Uh,
we trying to talk about what in your life are you doing what you said you were going to do when you were younger? Are you doing what
um,
you? Oh,
I gotta say it was not. Yes and no. It was. There were moments where I was doing where what I thought I was going to be doing, but then there were moments where when you as you grow, your priorities change, and
right.
so you have to attend to those things. And sometimes if you're fortunate or blessed enough that that vision that you have supports everything, then you're great. But but it doesn't always work that way. So you might have to be a waiter or a waitress for a minute
Oh,
until
okay.
your ship comes in. But I kind of took the long route. I went to DeVry. I moved to Atlanta and went to DeVry Institute for Business Management. I did not finish because kind of like what a kid was saying earlier. You know, you're in a place where nobody's telling you when to go to bed, when to
Mm-hmm.
get up, stuff like that. And I'm in Atlanta. Come on. So, needless to say, my focus wasn't wasn't all the way where it was supposed to
Yeah,
be.
you was in
So,
Hotlanta.
yes, sir. Not and then going to school was a job in and of itself because everybody is dressed every single day. I'm talking
Right.
about Gucci. I'm
Right.
talking about whatever was popping at that time.
Right.
So even just getting ready for school was a job.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Trying to keep up with the Joneses, even though that wasn't even important. Now that I look back on it, but it was hard just doing that. So I ended up not finishing that. I ended up I had already joined the military, so I was in the reserves. So once I left school, I went in active duty and I served 12 years in the army. And
Oh wow.
and in the midst of that, I auditioned for the army choir, and I
Cause
got in.
tell the people about that voice you have.
Yeah,
Cut it
yeah.
out.
Don't tell them sing it. You don't gotta tell them. Just sing some for us.
I'm trying to shorten it up because I don't want to talk y'all to death.
Yeah,
But
yeah. No, 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 no. You can stop talking and sing.
no, man, no. I made it into the Army Choir, and I did that for almost 4 years. And basically, my job was traveling around with the band, doing shows in different countries and different military events, as well as all types of festivals. And at that time, I was living in Germany. I lived in Germany for 4 years as well. So I did that. I've been to Paris. I've been to Sarajevo. I've been to Poland, Turkey, you name it. Um,
Sarajevo, I've never heard of that.
yeah, they held the Olympics there some years back.
Wow.
Um, but yeah. So to answer your question, like yes and no, I think it was kind of unusual for me because I always I always felt like I was going to do music some
Okay.
way, shape, or form, and I did. But that ended up opening other doors for me to walk into.
Right.
So while the music wasn't the focus, it was the thing that brought me into the presence of
Mm.
where I guess I should. It brought me into the presence of where I was supposed to be at any given time, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. I feel you.
So that's kind of been the story of my life. So I guess the music, being able to sing, being able to write and do things like that has opened doors to put me in other positions that I wouldn't ordinarily be in. And it starts out being, oh, Mike, you can sing, or Mike, you're talented in the music, and then it ends up being fine. I end up finding myself working in other positions within the
Right, right,
opportunity, if
right.
that makes sense.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
So
So I
let me
so I
ask you
guess
this. Let me ask you this. So with your career now,
hmm
it's coupled with a couple of things.
hmm
Obviously, podcasting and stuff like that.
hmm
So your actual career or your job, I will say your job, which
hmm
pays the most of your bills.
right.
How are you functioning? That is it in alignment what you thought it was going to be, or is the new ventures that you're taking on through music, through podcasting, is that the fulfillment?
Um, the job that I have now, it kind of did fall in line with what I wanted to do professionally. I work in human resource, so I'm dealing with people all the time. I'm helping people all the time, which is dope, and it in turn gives me content for the podcast and for the
Okay.
music. So it all works itself. I guess it all works itself back, if
Yeah,
that
I
makes
love
sense.
that.
So yeah, it all. So I guess in a sense, yes. If it wasn't for my job, if it wasn't for the opportunities and stuff, because I do t-shirts and stuff like that too.
Yeah,
If it wasn't for that, I don't know what kind of insight I would have as a podcaster or
Mm-hmm.
love it.
a podcast host. You know what I mean? And so I already have in my mind who I would like to have on the podcast because I know I have a sense of what people are in need of or hunger for at certain times. So like that's why I love kicking it with the Kellys because you guys serve a need that I think people have a need for and that may not necessarily have an understanding about certain things, but you give clarity to a lot of things, but you also but you also do it in a practical way. So I don't feel dumb. I don't feel dumb, listening to you.
Wow,
You know what I mean?
wow.
Um, so that's, that's kind of where, that's what I aspire to be. I want to be a bridge. I want to be a resource that connects,
I
you
love
know,
that. I love that. Hey
that.
man, I was listening to one of the podcasts that you had on. You had Bishop Francisco's daughter
Absolutely.
up there, man. I
Let's,
grew up. Yeah, I grew up. Um, fellowshipping with his church, my church, and his church. So I've
mhm,
known them for a long time. So that was
mhm,
pretty cool to see. Let me ask
mhm,
you this: I've had my wife on my podcast a couple of times.
mhm,
She's just integrated her way in there. I don't no, but
mhm.
yes,
Wow.
I'm so thankful for you. What about that, Mike? For you, has Dee been on? Have you had her on, or is she she
She is
know this is your passion, this is your
right.
thing, you do you.
It's more so that, but I will say that my daughter has expressed major interest in doing this. So when she gets out of school, we're going to start a podcast called Me and Daddy, where we're going
Oh.
to have, and I would like to have you and one or both of your sons on. So basically, what we're going to do is every week we're going to have a father and their child on, and we're going to take turns interviewing the child and the
That's
and the
pretty cool.
father together.
Oh, that's
Um,
dope.
and the idea behind that is not only for my daughter and I to do something together, but it also helps to change the narrative of the black father.
Mm-hmm.
You know
How
what
old
I'm
is
saying?
she?
She's 9.
Oh.
So I wish I already did the t-shirts and everything. I wish I could I wish I had them nearby, but yeah, we want to kind of change that narrative of the deadbeat black father.
Mm-hmm.
We want to show that there are fathers who are present, that are loving, and they go hard for their kids. You know what I mean? And so we even have the idea for the first show is going to be, we're going to be talking about, should kids be paid to do their chores? So that's going to be
Ooh.
our
Ooh.
first. You know.
That's a good topic.
I love it, man. I love it.
So yeah. So to answer your question, she is my de facto executive producer on
Mm.
Let's Take a Walk.
Good stuff. Hey, let the folks know where they can find you, man, on your platforms and everything.
Yes, sir. The podcast is called Let's Take a Walk. It's every Friday night at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. You can find it. You can watch it on YouTube. You can watch it on my Facebook page, Mike Robinson 11, or Let's Take a Walk 2020, and also on Facebook. This week we're going to be doing a show Friday and Saturday. As you alluded to earlier, we're going to have a panel discussion on beauty and relationships from a male point of view. Last week we had mostly women, and then this week we're going to have mostly men.
Ooh,
Um, and we're going to talk about beauty and relationships. And then Saturday we're going to be talking about life insurance and the importance of owning real estate. So
ooh,
Mm.
we're gonna have a real estate person on, and a real estate investor on, and a insurance, um I don't know what her title, insurance
Mm-hmm.
associate
yeah,
on, and
yeah,
we're
yeah.
gonna talk
Yeah.
about those things. So
I love it, man.
yeah,
Hey, you
yeah.
doing big things, bro.
Yeah.
No, I'm trying to catch up with you guys, man.
No,
I'm trying to do what you guys do,
nah,
man.
man, nah, man.
Absolutely.
You paving the way, man.
I am small. I am small potatoes
Nah.
right now.
Okay, all
Super
right.
super
You can be
small
humble.
potatoes.
You can be humble. Hey
Yeah.
guys, y'all just heard from Mike Robinson.
Yes,
He is
sir.
the host of Let's Take a Walk. Definitely check him out on all his platforms. They
All
talk
right.
about some good stuff, man.
Mhm.
Yes,
I
sir.
can't wait for the daddy daughter podcast
Yeah.
though. That's
Yeah.
gonna be tough.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying. I've been wanting to do it earlier, but I'm trying to wait till she gets out of school so
Yeah,
that she can concentrate on that and don't have to worry about school and all
Right.
that.
Yeah.
yeah,
So
They don't
yeah.
have long.
yeah, just a few more weeks.
Yep.
So yeah, that's where I'm at on that. And Miss Akia, I definitely, you know what, I
What?
would I think it would be dope if you came on tomorrow, if you
Oh.
were free, to kind of give a little, if if your husband, gives you permission, to do.
See, thank you for deferring to the husband first. No, I just
Woo.
play. We
Yeah.
auditioning for a new co-host. Mike might have just knocked himself out.
Yeah, just send me a
Yeah.
message with the details and the time and all of that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you think you would do it? You think you'd be available to do it?
Depending on the time.
Okay.
Is
It's gonna be
it's
at
8:00?
8.
Yeah, we'll talk offline.
Okay.
Yeah.
Send that
Absolutely.
message, man.
Well, thank you for
Hey,
having me
yes, sir, man.
on.
Appreciate you, man. Hey,
Yeah.
everybody, follow Mike Robinson. Let's take a
Let's
walk.
take a walk.
Yes, ma'am.
And
Thanks for your
apparently,
Peace.
service too.
my wife,
No
I
problem.
give her my blessings. She probably might be on this show tomorrow, so check her out there.
All right.
All
All
right,
right. You take it easy. Love y'all,
You
man.
too.
Love
you,
you.
bro.
Bye.
All right.
Honey, I
Kids.
might need to get off too because these kids act like they're not supposed to be asleep.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. They got this Thursday spirit right now,
Mm-mm.
and we gotta tell we still got to get our house straight. We had a flood. We had a flood in the house.
Maybe that's why they're off. Because the
Um,
house is in disarray.
yeah, it is. It's kind of I've been walking around kind of like, man, this can't be life.
It's life.
Because typically I'm not like OCD or anything like that. But
No, you're not.
Yeah, but things like I like stuff to be in like place and order.
Ooh.
But I'm not
You're not a what? Yeah. You're not messy, but you're not OCD. I don't know how to say what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like you kind of slighting me a little bit here.
Well, no, because I feel like I'm the type of person, I feel like everything has a place. You know what I mean? Like everything has a place and you are not necessarily that way.
As far as putting it back in the place that it was, or just
Yes.
putting it in the proper place.
Yeah.
Okay.
Putting it in its proper place.
All right. I'll just say this: when I clean, I clean, and I want it to stay clean for a little while. When I don't, when I.
What about if I clean? Ooh. Ooh.
What's
Ooh.
up, Dwight? How you doing? You hilarious, bro. Dwight, man. Hey, man, are you in Texas? Where are you at now, man? I know you've been a couple of places. Last time I saw you was you were here. I think I saw you outside of Ross. Let me know where you at, bro.
You
Dwight
know, Ross
Etheridge.
is your store.
Yeah. Ross is my store. I'll go into Ross. Shoes. I mean, $39.99, $29.99. I can find.
So let me just say this. Okay, so if you pay $40 at Ross for some shoes, are you okay with that? For me, if I'm going to Ross, like I'm not going to spend more than $25 on anything. If I'm spending more than that, then I may as well go to, the regular store, not Ross, where it might be defective. You know what I mean?
No, no. See, no, they're not defective.
They are, aren't there? Everything in Ross is there because something is off with it. It may not be visible to our eye, but some stuff is very visible.
See, kids, you're not gonna come for Ross.
I like Ross, babe.
Now, when I say $39.99 is on the high end of shoe at Ross, so I'm talking about like $29.
That's still expensive.
30, 34. Now I can get 3 pair of shoes for what most people pay for one. When I go to Ross. See, that's the thing. Like I'm gonna have a change up shoe, and you still gonna be rocking the same shoe, and all my shoes gonna look nice. I'm getting people walking past me saying, I like those tough. Where you get those from? And I'll gladly tell them, yeah, I got them from Ross.
You're not supposed to put people onto your spot, man.
It's okay. It was good seeing you too, bro. Out there, man. Keep doing your thing, man. Yeah, so Ross is my store, bro. And I'm not bro, but Ross is my store, kid. What's your store?
For clothes
For
or just in general?
you're for clothes. I know we talked about it on the Remedy Room as far as like stores, and I know Mr. Perspective said that he can't go in stores like Ross and Target, and not Target, but TJ Maxx and Marshalls because he feels like that stuff is in disarray.
Mm-hmm.
And he likes his stuff to be more of that Macy's format where
Macy's is not always organized. But anyway, my go-to store in general. Okay, so I love Dollar Tree. So let me just start there. I love Dollar Tree.
shout out to Dollar Tree,
Shout out to Dollar
Joan and
Tree.
Mason Brock, who are board members for Access College Foundation. Thank you.
Yes.
Shout out to Dollar Tree.
Mm-hmm. There are levels to Dollar Tree, and I have the good Dollar Trees when I'm really like, just going to see what they have. And then there's the lower end Dollar Tree that is not going to be well stocked and probably doesn't really have good selections.
Okay, when you say low end Dollar Tree, what are you trying to say, kid? Like, where are these low end Dollar Trees at?
Oh, they can be anywhere. They can be anywhere. So like so the best Dollar Tree in Chesapeake is like going toward Indian River. That's the best one. By the ABC store.
Oh, it's my that's the focal point that you had to go with.
I'm just giving you a landmark.
Okay, ABC store. Okay.
Yeah. So they have like really good stuff. They're always gonna be well stocked. It's a good size store. And they have really good things that are only $1 that might be, $3 or $4 somewhere else. Okay, so Dollar Tree. And then there's Roses. I love roses. Okay. Now, I will go to Roses and get clothes, uh houseware stuff like pictures for the walls, like wall art, um washcloths, things like that. I'll get the kids, like I got their slides from Roses. So I like Roses. Now their stuff can be defective too, so you gotta be careful. But
What?
then I'll
So are we saying that the stores that we're talking about are bargain depot stores?
Yes.
All
You
of
have
them?
to inspect the clothes to see if the seam is off, if one sleeve is longer than the other, that type of thing.
I've never had these problems.
Aren't they?
I've never.
How do you
None
think
of,
they get their merchandise? If you go to like, for example, so you can go to Roses and find clothes that are like the Target brand clothes or the Children's Place, or you know what I'm saying? So they're getting those clothes for one reason or another.
I'm leaving this conversation vexed, like
Don't
Lot
leave
was
that.
inside of, because pretty much you're telling me that everything that I have bought is secondhand stuff.
Yes.
and I'm thinking I'm looking fly, and you in the back of your mind you like Jethro had that on.
Yeah. No, and it may be okay. Like I said, it may be something that, didn't pass inspection when they were producing it, that only those workers would know about. You know what I'm saying? Or it could be like they only had, a certain number of one size of an item left, so they sent it to the Rosses and the Roses and Marshalls and all of that. So anyway, so I also like shopping at Target. Old Navy has really, become a go-to store for me too. And Walmart's.
Old Navy's prices have gone up.
Yeah, you gotta catch a sale.
Have they done some insider trading that I need to know
You
about?
gotta catch them when they running a sale.
Because you used to work at Old Navy, and
did.
I can assure you that them prices won't like this. And I'm like, what? I mean, no.
Yeah. You have to catch them on sale because, like, 1 minute a pair of jeans might be $25, and the next minute they will be $45.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Old Navy shouldn't be $45 for
they
jeans.
have good quality. I mean, I'm not gonna pay $45 for jeans, but there are people who will.
Bring back the jeans that are under $45. Stores, I'm telling you, you can.
He said
People will buy a
Gates.
lot.
I've never
What
been in Gabe's before. I've seen Gabe's, but I've never been inside.
that Gabe's? I'm getting a Steinmark feel for Gabe's because
Mm-mm.
are there more than one Gabe's, or is it just
Gabe's
one?
is along the same lines of Ross and TJ Maxx.
Okay, I need to find that store then. I need to find. Send me the directions, Mike.
It's in Chesapeake Square.
Okay, yeah. I'll go out there and check it out. I'll let y'all know. I'll come back with my secondhand stuff that
You should
didn't
do
pass
a
inspection.
yeah, exactly.
It's gonna pass my inspection. I can
You
tell you
should
that.
do a Ross like haul. You know how people go on YouTube and they show what they bought from a certain store? You should do that when you go to Ross so people can really, learn to appreciate what Ross has to
Yeah,
offer.
I'm now. Granted, I just get most of my shoes. Not most of my shoes, but I would get shoes from Ross. But as far as clothes, they are a little dysfunctional as opposed to TJ Maxx,
Mm-hmm.
Marshalls,
Yeah.
as far as stuff being together. So it's hard for me to find clothes. Now, I think the women's side is a lot better in the Ross department for clothes, but
Mm-hmm. Especially the
TJ Maxx,
dresses.
yeah, the dresses and stuff like that. So I will have to agree with that they need a little bit of fashion merchandising experience as far as where to put their clothes and how to keep them together.
What's your go-to store, honey?
Oh, but yeah, I'm gonna tell you one store that I don't want to go in anymore.
What?
You want to know what it is?
Let me think. What you got to say?
And anybody that's listening to this, I'm telling y'all this right now.
What? Burlington Coat Factory?
Burlington Coat Factory is not. Listen, when I tell you what has happened to Burlington Coat Factory, what has happened?
I have no idea. It's a ghost town. They need to just shut down. Now they do have good, home decor. Now that is unchanged, but the clothes and the coats are no. I mean, they almost not even there.
No, are they even called the Coat? I mean, they should just drop Coat Factory.
Yeah, I think they're just called. I don't know what's happening with our children out there. I'm gonna log off.
Kids shoot. New man, Matthew said they under new management. Listen, I'm telling y'all, Burlington Coat Factory, I walk in there and I'm like, what has happened to the fabric of our society? No, I'm serious.
Okay, I'm logging off, honey.
Okay, bye, honey. I used to go to Burlington Coat Factory and it was, so you could find suits, you could find shirts, you could find ties, the shoes, they were in boxes. They were in boxes. Now, they are, I mean, it just looks like that they are the swap meet of all stores. And I'm being serious on this. So Burlington Coat Factory, if you are an employee or a stockholder in Burlington Coat Factory, please tell them about themselves because I'm not pleased. I'm really not pleased with what I'm seeing. I literally walked in there the other day just for something, and I go in there for stuff like phone chargers or headphones and stuff like that. Stuff that's up at the front. I'll do some occasional cologne maybe out of Burlington, because it's cheaper, But I'm telling you, I walked into the clothes aisle and I saw a suit jacket. I looked from my side. There was one suit jacket. There was one suit jacket for the whole store. It was just bad. I mean, the Baby Depot is not. I mean, it's just bad, y'all. I'm not exaggerating. I'm being serious. Burlington Coat Factory, you need help. I'm telling you. I know a couple of fashion merchandise majors that went to ODU. I need to send them your way so they can help you out because it's not hidden. Just close it down. If you're not gonna do right, just close down. There have been a lot of stores that closed down. When I was in Newport News, we had Hills. Um, we had Farmore. We had a lot of stores. Walmart and Target. I mean, they have ran the monopoly on everybody. And Kmart. I mean, the super Kmart that we used to have when I was in Newport News, that was in Kiln Creek. I used to love going in there. I mean, it is. Me and Kia took our first pictures at Olin Mills. How many of y'all have taken Olin Mills pictures? Put it in the chat. Heart it up. Olin Mill pictures. We took Olin Mill pictures at Kmart. It's just not what it was. Sears, another store. There goes your Burlington. Hey, Burlington, I want to work with you, but you got to do better. I'm telling you, if you want more business, do better. I'm telling you, it used to be the place to go. Burlington. I'm going to Burlington Coat Factory. Y'all done had to drop the coat factory. What happened to the coats? Where are the coats? Where are they being shipped to? Please, somebody let me know. J.C. Penney. All these stores. They just, are they hidden? The mall in itself. I understand. The outlets. I understand the purpose for the outlets, and outlets are they're back in style now that Norfolk has an outlet. But the whole mall scene, that's done away with. Why? I mean, Amazon Prime, is that because of Amazon? Is it because of Walmart? Is it because of Target? Is it because that more people are ordering their stuff online instead of going to the mall? Because honestly, maybe the mall was just really the hangout for younger kids. Have we come to that conclusion yet, to where a lot of young people went to the mall not necessarily to buy, but to socialize? I mean, so it was a great meeting place, and those stores took a chance that people were going to come in the store and buy something. But I think it was more so of a hangout spot than really buying stuff. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's what I think. Bring the stores back. Bring in the clowns. Bring them back. Burlington. Where's Corinthian? I'm being serious. Where is Corinthian? This is good. And something, he told me he was gonna try to log in today, and he has not attempted one time to log on. Not one time. But hey, you reap what you sow, man. No, I'm proud of you, man. I really am. I'm proud of my brother and this venture that we're on, and we're going to continue to learn and grow and get better and do everything. In South Boston, our hangout was Walmart. We don't have malls. Now that's just sad. It's sad because it's not even a super Walmart. No, I'm sorry. I'm not coming from South Boston. Shout out to all the South Boston people, Halifax County, Chatham, Gretna, Danville. Shout out to all that. The hangout was, hey, did y'all call Walmart Wally World? Is that what we call it, Wally World? Let me know. Put that in the chat. Oh, best Walmart was in Durham and Raleigh. Yeah, I can see that. Y'all had to go across state lines to get to the mall. Did y'all call Walmart Wally World, or did y'all have a different meaning? Did anybody just type that in the chat? Do y'all call Walmart Wally World? And we did a segment on the Remedy Room, this or that, and one of the questions was Target or Walmart. Which one are you choosing? Let me know. No one says that, Arthur. Listen, Walmart was the spot too, but the Walmart in Hampton. Hampton, because Hampton had all the well, they had different, it was just a different environment. So we used to go to the Walmart in Hampton off of Mercury Boulevard. And that was the spot, especially, around nighttime. That was the spot, that Walmart. The Walmart in Newport News, yeah. But that was a long time ago. Long time ago. I do like Walmart though. I'm gonna tell you, I can find some good stuff in Walmart, but I do love the environment that Target brings. The environment that Target brings makes you think that you are going to a high class store, and the ambiance is really good. So I understand why people go to Target. You cannot wear bonnets in Target, and you need to pretty much come dressed if you're going to Target. No pajama pants, no robes, no bonnets. All right. When you come in there, no tank tops, not tank tops, but A shirts or what we call wife beaters. And I'm sorry that we use that term. It is just that should not wear a bonnet anywhere. You're right there. We're gonna talk about that's gonna be a big segment. Bonnets. These bonnets. We're gonna talk about that. We're running out of things to get dressed for with the pandemic. Netflix and chill is the new vibe. Oh yeah. You're right. It is the new vibe. Netflix and chill, or Hulu and chill, Amazon Prime and chill, whichever format that you want to look at. HBO Max, they have it all now. So going out to the movies. I mean, it's still a fun thing to do, especially if you have little kids and family. You want that environment. But are people going to be going to the movies for dates anymore? I mean, that's a big question. Things that we can talk about, are the movies outdone because all the newest movies that come out on HBO Max and people are watching. If you wanted to watch the Judas, the Black Panther Judas, you could watch it on HBO Max. Dawn of Justice, HBO Max. Godzilla, all that was on HBO Max, so you didn't have to go to the movie theater. So you want a Netflix, and you know what, Kia? It's gonna be, we're gonna get a subliminal message every episode from Kia. It looks like it's the norm here. You want a Netflix and chill later. Yeah, we can. Oh man. Hey guys, what's your favorite pastime? We got a couple of more minutes and I'm signing off so I can Netflix and chill. But what's your favorite pastime? What do you still like to do even with this pandemic? What have you found yourself doing more of? Or you still have the opportunity to answer that question that I posed earlier. Are you doing what you intended to do when you were a little kid? Whether it be adolescent, teenage year, when you said, I want to do this when I grow up. Are you doing that? Where's Corinthian? Remember to follow, like, and share, guys. Follow, like, and share this episode or other episodes. This is episode 24. We've done 24 episodes. Can you believe that? I'm still shocked that that this is our 24th episode, and I'm telling you, we're gonna do season. So we're gonna fill you in a little bit later, but we got a cap on what we're gonna do for this season. But season 2, I'm telling you, we coming out guns loaded, blazing hot. You can catch me on the ones and twos, digging in the scene with the gangster lean. Woo woo. I'm telling you, we coming out. We coming strong. We coming for you. This podcast where we're coming for you. I'm putting everybody on public service announcement right now. Gardening, starting to read again. Shopping. Yeah, Kia, the garden is looking good. I was surprised because what it was looking like before. I was a little worried, but I will say you got the garden looking good, and you are, we was driving and you were reading your book and shopping. Okay, well, we're not going to talk about that because that involves money. So I think you should stick with the things that don't cost much. Let's stick with those things. Yeah. What are y'all doing in your pastimes that this pandemic has allowed you to do and that you're trying to get back into? Obviously, you already know what I'm going to say. I don't even have to say it. What I'm doing, And I'm telling you, if you see me out there, just, just wave and smile and say, go get it. Because I'm going to be out there swinging. Simple as that. I'll just buy new flowers. Okay, well, we can do this one better. You can get some flower seeds and plant them and let them grow. Seeds cost 50 cents. And let's just grow some new flowers. Yes, that's what we can do. Mr. Harrison, what's up, bro? See you tomorrow. Cooking. Hey, what you cooking, bro? I love to know. Have you? Well, let me ask you this, or anybody that wants to answer. Do you have a recipe book of your own that you have created your own recipes, or have you assembled a recipe book of grandma's recipes, wife's recipes, aunt's recipes, recipes that you've seen online, and put them together in a book binder that you use? A Quiet Place to coming soon. Yeah, Quiet Place. That retirement, everything. Okay, so you cooking everything. Got you. Kia said, "Bye, Arthur." Bye, Arthur. You don't have to go now. My mother's recipes. Oh, so we talking about from scratch. Then we talking about you need the right amount, a dash of this, a dash of that. Do we find that my generation, are we cooking? Ladies, are you cooking? Do you feel that you need to know how to cook in this generation? I don't know. Obviously, Kia, she does all the cooking for our household. And it's things that she has learned and tried and experimented. But I will say this, and I hope that she can attest to this. There has never been a dish that my wife has fixed that I did not eat. Let me say it again. There has never been a dish that my wife has cooked that I have not eaten, except one time. But I had permission because she fixed something and she ate it and she said it's not good. And I tried to, and we just had to order it that day. But you tried, honey. And when you're on, you're on. I will say that. You can cook. I'm eating all your food. Fried corn. Oh, wow. Fried corn. Kia loves corn. I would love, she loves corn. She loves corn. So that's great. Good comment. And you will stay out of the doghouse. Yeah. Yeah. Anything that she cooks, I fix. Anything she cooks, I'm eating. Whether if I'm getting home late at night and that plate is ready for me, I'm eating it. And she's a good cook, and she tries, and she cooks with love too. I will say that she cooks with love, and she cooks with intention and purpose. Meals that she know I'm gonna like. And she might not even like macaroni and cheese. She doesn't eat macaroni and cheese, but she fixes it for me. So I appreciate that. Shout out to you, Kia. You do your thing. I got a couple of more minutes, and if anybody wants to log on, this is your last call. I feel like this is a skating rink. This is about to be the last dance. Shout out to the Peninsula Family Skating Rink. They're back. I read. I believe. I know them too, and I'm forgetting the name. I'm sorry, I'm forgetting your name. But they bought the old Peninsula Family Skating Rink, and they're back in action. So shout out to you. That was a landmark in Newport News. I'm glad to hear that it is still going, up and running. And I know that they're going to do good things with that business. And, I wanted to be on roll about Black owned. Yes, sir. It's Black owned. So that is awesome. Main Street was, see, Newport News is broken up into 3 different quadrants. No, you can't say quadrants when you say 3 different. All right, areas. We're just gonna say we have uptown, midtown, and downtown. And that midtown is where everything, where the rubber met the road, right? So that Main Street area, popular area, and a lot of shops, and where you see, like in movies, you see them on Rodeo Drive. They had that kind of like feel on that main street with the Main Street Library, and then the first shops and all those places like that. So it was pretty cool at Main Street. And then you had Uptown, which was the Denby and all that, Fort Eustis. Um, and then you had downtown, which were typically the numbered streets. And then the Shipyard and City Hall and all those were downtown. So Newport, shout out to Newport, shout out to the councilmen. Y'all doing big things. Shout out to Antoine Bethea, who has a new court, a product, a Denby-owned product. Played football for the Colts and the 49ers, I believe. And he did his thing. Did his thing in the league, went to Howard, HBCU, and did his thing. He retired, and he's giving back to the community. So shout out to him and all he has done for Newport News. Big props to you, bro. For everybody that's giving back, I want to give you a shout out. Giving back is one of the mantras, or one of the necessary things that we, as we grow and get older and gain wisdom, we have to give back in some kind of way, whether we tell somebody about it or we show them. You can go fishing with somebody, but or you can give somebody a fish, but if you show them how to fish, they'll eat for a lifetime. So that showing is so important. So if you have the capacity to mentor or be in someone's life, do it. Please do it. That wisdom that is shared and passed down is just invaluable. So happy for Corinthian graduating tomorrow. Yeah, me too, Mr. Harrison. So happy for him. And he's doing his thing. I can truly say that Corinthian, he definitely knows what he wants out of life, and he is about to shock the world here. So I'm excited to see what he's about to do. I'm excited to be with you tomorrow for speaking with your classes, and we're going to try to make that thing work. Hey guys, you've been kicking it with the Kellys. I've been without a co-host yet again. But the show must go on. Where is Corinthian? Thought he was going to try to log on today, but his program must have gone for it. But he's in a lot, and he deserves it. He is graduating tomorrow. And yes, sir, he's graduating tomorrow with his MPA. And from Kicking It with the Kellys and all the people that have tuned in and subscribed, congratulations to you. And for everybody that it has gone back to school, finishing school, you just graduated. I graduated. I want to congratulate you. And I know that, the job market might seem faulty, but just hang in there. When you put in your application, your resumes, do it with, goodwill that you're going to get the job, and just know that you're the best candidate for this position. So go in there with confidence, go in there with knowledge, and go in there with a research mind that you have prepared for this interview and the questions and everything is going to fall in line for you. If you don't get the first job, you'll get the second. If you don't get the second, you'll get the third. But keep pushing. Whatever you do, keep pushing. There are a lot of jobs out there. A lot of people retiring. Keep pushing. The job is coming. Just do your due diligence. And then don't be afraid. I know a lot of people say that I've gone to college for this, and they don't want to take another job in the meantime while they're looking for their dream job. My take on that is that if you have not found the dream job that you want, and you have the opportunity to take another job, yes, you can take that other job, but go in there with the intention that you're not going to stay there. This is just a stepping stone and a place for you to grow, and then pad your resume more, and then continue moving forward. So I don't want you to settle for put all your eggs in one basket, be hoping for this and then not come while there were other opportunities that you could have taken that could have elevated you into the place that you wanted to be in the first place. So that's my take on that, and you can do with that as you will. You've been kicking it with the Kellys tonight. On Thursday, I think this is May 13th. I can't believe it's May 13th already. We're surviving a pandemic. If you got vaccinated, I heard the CDC said that you do not have to wear a mask outside or when you're around people. Obviously, you still probably want to wear a mask when you are in big pocket areas, but you don't have to wear a mask. So shout out to those who have gotten the vaccine. Shout out to those who are graduating, the mothers. I hope that you enjoyed your Mother's Day. And to everybody that tunes in to this segment each Thursday, I want to say thank you. You are what make us go. And we're going to try to continue to provide you with some content, some avenues where you can speak or be spoken to. We're going to keep swinging. As we always say, have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful night. Hey, Father's Day is coming. Ha ha. Father's Day is coming. Hey, to all the fathers, hey, tell the moms, keep that same energy. Whatever that energy was for Mother's Day, keep that same energy. But for me, Kia, you don't have to do anything for me for Father's Day. Trust me. You don't have to do anything for me for Father's Day. The boys I know, they know who their daddy is. But I appreciate all the fathers and thank y'all. Thank y'all for teaching, guiding, providing, protecting, for all that you do. Thank you for the image, the good fathers. Thank you for the image that you're portraying for your children and for your kids, for your sons and for your daughters. Thank you. And for those fathers who have been, separated from your children, I encourage you to always try to rekindle that relationship with your child because they need a father in their life. Trust me, they need a father in their life. Mom can't do two. Mom can't do two. Mom can't be dad and mom. So fathers, if you have a child that you haven't seen in a while, hey, call them. Call them. Dad, if you have not seen your son in a while, call them. Make sure you rectify that situation because you don't want to carry that burden or that guilt for the rest of your life that you didn't do all that you could to provide a wholesome environment for your offspring. That's my take on that. You've been kicking it with the Kellys. I bid you adieu. Thank you so much. Have a good one. Peace.